Hello guys, welcome back to the Do It Right Tech channel where I take you through everything tech, and in today's video I'm excited to be coming back to your screens. Today we're focusing on how to transform your old phone to feel almost like brand new. So that the launching of the Samsung S26 series, you don't feel the need to upgrade if your budget is not up to. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes, as that is going to cause the algorithm to push the videos forward, and you're going to also be encouraging me to keep producing content like this. So let's dive in. So first and foremost, there are parts of your phone that when tweaked would make it feel almost like brand new. And the first part is animation. Now, to tweak the animation, these are two options you can use. First and foremost, you can go into settings. And then once you're in settings, you scroll all the way down onto your about phone and then come into software settings. And then on the build number, you're going to tap it a couple of times until it's asking you for your PIN. And then once your lock pin is inside, what you're doing is allowing developer settings. So you turn developer settings on, then you go back until you're inside the settings itself. Then all the way down, you should now find developer settings. So in developer settings, you're going to go through until you reach drawing as a category type. Under the category type drawing, you should find animations here. Now, before we do anything here, I want you to look at how snappy the look of animations are. Right now, if I tap on notes, we see how fast it opens. There are these animations that don't make it look too snappy. So to make your phone feel a bit snappy, while you're in here, you can tap on this and then set it to about 0.5, set this also to 0.5. So basically, you're reducing the animation scale. And then once you're done with that, and now you tap on any application, it's going to open a bit more fast. So we open and it feels a bit snappy like that. But this one, as we can see, is affecting more of opening applications. So let me show you a second way you can actually get it looking more snappy. So to do that, first we're going to go back into settings and toggle them back. One, there, one. So now that they've returned to normal, then you're going to be going to Good Look application. Now, if you don't have the Good Look application or finding difficulty in downloading, check the top right corner. I'll put a cut there where I show you how to download it on any single phone. All right. So whilst you're in Good Look application, you're going to be looking for the Home App model. In the Home App model, you're going to come into gestures and turn gestures on and jump into gestures. So there you have the home animation tuning, which you can tune how things are acting on your home screen. So once you're inside here, you can select several. Usually classic is what the normal is when you're opening an application and when you're closing an application. So you could come here and tune. Dynamic is what I advise for you, but you could also come into simple tuning and then decide whether you want a slow that looks like that or fast that looks like that. So you see how snappy it is when the application is going back into its place. That's one way you can tune the returning of applications. Whereas you can come into opening app tuning. Here you can decide to make it slower or faster by selecting simple tuning, and then if you make it slower, this is how it's going to open slower. When you tune it to fast, this is how it's going to open. So with the home app application, you're able to tune most of these to get your phone feeling more snappy. All right, so that's on the animation side of things. Another way we can look at making our phone feel brand new or feel faster, even with the coming of new phones, is by checking on maintenance. So usually when your PC is having an issue, you're only advised to quickly turn it off and on as the first line of action. But often we don't do that to our phones. In fact, some of us barely turn off and on our phones. We often just keep them on. And this might be a way that you can help your phone feel more snappy. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here into settings and then go down into device care. Once in device care, you're going to tap on it and then scroll down until you find auto optimization. Under auto optimization, here what you're basically doing is setting some kind of automated actions that will kind of benefit the performance of your phone. So here we can look at here auto restart, which is a very important one. You get few options. First one is restart when needed. That means when the phone encounters any kind of hindrance or bugs within the phone, by virtue of its intelligence, it's going to then decide to restart the phone to correct it. Or you could also toggle on this, which is what I use. You can set a particular day of the week and then a particular time. And I set mine, for instance, 3 a.m. on Sundays And as you can see, by 3 a.m., I'm definitely asleep. But then there are conditions that should apply before this should be able to work. That's, you can see here, the screen should be off, the phone isn't being used, and the battery is above 30%. So if all these conditions are met, then the phone can proceed to restart itself. And so I think a time when you're sleeping is the best time to set this to go on. All right, this is another way you can improve the performance of your phone. All right, then speaking of the third way is going to be by your battery. Now, often than not, the battery is what is holding your phone completely, and we kind of ignore it most of the times. But another way to get your phone feeling snappy and all is by coming here. You're going to come here into settings again, and then scroll down until you're back in device care. So once you're in device care, you're going to go to your battery, and in battery, you're going to go to battery protection. This part is very important as it might make or break your phone. If you turn on battery protection, you can select the basic option where your phone is charged to 100%. Charging will then stop until the battery level drops again to about 95%. Then it charges again. That means your phone is not stayed trying to power itself to completely charge throughout the night, that it stays at 100% for a long time. That is not the best option. The best option will be to maximize your battery level by keeping it never reaching 100% during charging. That way, you never really hit one charging cycle. So you can use this to actually benefit your battery level and make your phone feel more new. Now, still speaking of battery, you could always come back, and another important part is background usage limits. You can limit application usage in the background. Here you can put unused application to sleep, which is a good option to turn on, as some applications that are not being used, you'll not want them to be receiving updates and all, even though they are not being used. So the best way is to turn them off. And then for that, you can come here and toggle this on. Then a very important part is deep sleeping applications. You can go into your deep sleeping applications and see the list of applications that are in deep sleep. That means they don't receive any updates throughout the time, never, until you actually go open them again. And I think with this, applications that you know you don't use, but often are seen to be working in the background, are ones that you can put into deep sleep so that they don't use any of your battery or data when you're not using them. And to see some of such applications, you can come all the way back, and then you can look underneath here where you can see applications that are often being used. And if there's any that you don't like it's being used in the background, you can always add them to this deep sleep menu. And this is how to add them to the deep sleep menu. You're going to come inside the battery and then limits, and then here, and then you can add any application. For example, I select this and I add. Now if I come into deep sleep, we can see that there's addition of a new application in there. Now, the final way I would advise to make your phone feel more snappy is the visuals, which can be better handled by using the Good Lock application. Now, if you haven't checked out my Good Lock application series, you can check the top right corner. There's a playlist that I'll put there. You can go to it, and I have overviews of some of these Good Lock models. And then I have individual ones that are showing in-depth usage modes of most of these models, all right? So for revamping the look of your phone, we can use theme packs, where you select the theme pack. What a theme pack helps you do is, one, helps you form whole themes that change the complete look of your phone. For example, we formed this very theme, which if we look at over here, we have a red, white, and black theme. We formed it this way that covers every single thing. If you want to understand how we formed this theme pack, you can check the top right corner. In the series, you would find the video made for theme pack, and everything, the whole process we used is in there. The theme pack does not allow you to work on only themes, but allows you to work on your keyboard standalone. You're able to work on a whole new keyboard, create your own keyboard. Then also you could create your own panel. I mean, the drop-down panel. You could also do same with icons, transform how your icons look, or even your volume panel. Change the color of your volume panel. So this and more can you do in just the theme pack. But speaking of also customization of how your phone looks or visuals of your phone, we could also look at Home app. In Home app, if you go to home screen, which is this very one, you can also do lots of changes to your home screen. That makes it feel very snappy, beautiful, and revamped, even your lock screen. So yeah, there we have it. These are 4 different and important ways we can revamp our phone and make the old phone feel like brand new. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, let me know in the comment section and give the video a like. Share also to your friends and loved ones. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes at least, And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you in the next video as I constantly put out content for the Samsung users and also on tech related stuff. If there's anything you want me to talk about next, let me know in the comment section and I'll gladly hop on that. And if you have any questions for me, also in the comment section, I will gladly answer your questions. Peace out.